Number 24, Will Sutton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ricky Regan from broadcasting from Brooks Field at Milton High School, and we're here to see Milton High School play the NATICK High School in varsity football, and we don't have a play-by-play guy this week, so I'm trying to do the camera and do the microphone. It's Friday, about 6:45. And they're announcing the seniors, and we're presenting their moms with the flower, which is a annual event. And again, you'll have to forgive me. I'm trying to figure out how to hold the mic and move this camera. This is a Milton Community Television presentation, and along with the Alley Matt Productions, and we encourage you to give Kristen Reaney a call down at Milton Cable at 698-0814, and that's 617-698-0814, and you can learn how to do all this stuff, hold mics and swing cameras and watch everybody have a good time. But this should be a fun football game. It's snowing out. I believe NATICK is 6-3. What's NATICK again? 6-3? 6-3. I'm with the NATICK broadcasters for their cable network. There's Jimmy Lynch, and Jimbo is all his friends call him. One of the co-captains. Who's that? Is that Eddie? Of course, that was Ed Villard and his son. And I don't. Oh, there's Matt Dunn and his mom, who, along with his dad, do a lot for the Milton Booster and well, the high school kids in general. Boy, they're good cooks too. There's Greg Lannon, his mom and dad, great kid. Coached him when he was a little guy in basketball. Good hands. But again, we're kind of winging it. I'm with Derek Snowden here, and might be able to pull a few people out of the crowd. Okay, they had to kind of hurry it up, I guess. The umpires are getting a little rambunctious and want this game to get going. And I suppose today, being a real foul weather kind of day, it's snowing and very cold. You know, they want to get the game going. So I'll be putting this mic down once in a while and working on this Zoom. There's the NATICK team, and I'm going to center up here and see if I can get Eric to take this mic for a while. Again, we're at Brooks Field. It's Friday night, November 12th. It's freezing, and I get Derek Snowden here.
Rick, I can join you for a few minutes. You got the
Good. You hold the mic, will you, Derek?
Okay, you're cold.
You got the gloves.
You got the Milton Wildcats and the NATICK Redmen here, sports fans. Derek Snowden, Ricky Regan along for the ride this evening. From snowy Brooks Field. It's great to see the snow again. Right, Mr. Herget?
Right.
It's Tom Herget, the Milton High School Athletic Director. Excuse me, got two microphones on at the same time. Bear back.
We're just waiting on the coin toss, and are we doing we're doing the Star Spangled Banner? Get God Bless America by Megan Hines, and we'll see if we can get a little bit of that on the mic. And again, you'll have to excuse us. We're kind of ham and egging it here. Usually we have Kevin Fitzgerald, who's out of town today, and Steve Winter I don't see anywhere around, and a few other guys that help pitch in on occasion. We'll see if we can keep our eyes on one of them. I'll have my left eye on the camera here, and the other one on the mic. Or somebody to use it. There's a few people coming in with their umbrellas and their rain suits, and Milton's really getting into it here. Don't blame them. They had a great game against Weymouth last week. So we're going to do the kickoff here. And we'll see if we can get some of this. I'll try to pump up the volume because it's not very loud up here. It's the speakers down on the field, of course. Hey, good job. All right. Hey, you know what would be kind of cool? You know what would be... Derek, you know what we should do is put on the game camera and just let the game write itself for a little while. We should put the, the microphone on the camera on so it picks up just the crowd in the game. Well, in hopes of getting some good footage here with the snow and so forth, we thought that might be a good idea if we just disconnect the live mic and go with the field mic so that you can hear the crowd and watch the game, and we'll come back periodically and keep you up to date with the score and maybe special plays. So here we go.
Let's hear it for Bob.
Oh, NATICK. We covered one of the games already. That's like the first game of the year.
You want it? That's done kicking off for the Wildcats.
Right.
bear with me. Once again, I'm doing public address and doing the commentary. Bring your hands up there.
Is Matt Dunn kicking off?
Yep, Dunn tees it up. Let's see if everybody's ready. Here we go. Fielded by Natick Upland, number 3. Loses one tackle and leaves another tackle. Running on the far side, still at the feet. And take it out of bounds around the 38-yard line. Ball, good try by number 3, Kevin Potter for the Redmen. First down. First and 10 for the Redmen. And 39-yard line. The middle. Now he's going to run a long way. That's number 2 for the Redmen. In a moment, touchdown. Touchdown, Redmen. David Taylor, 62-yard run. Kevin Potter, the quarterback for the Redmen, making it 6-0. Made it.
He's a gun too. Yeah, but he's a running back.
One play, 62-yard run by Kevin Potter. Correct, David Taylor.
Hey, we're gonna have to move out the way. I can't see the scoreboard.
6-0. PAT is up. Boom. Really out of stadium and good.
All right, great. Thank you. Anything else?
PAT is good. 7-0.
Move out the way. I can't see the scoreboard.
Taylor's having a good year. Fruity's hurt. Prevails defensively and they're doing really well. Is this the last game?
Bay State Conference game.
Thanks a lot for your help.
Needham at Weymouth.
Spread the word.
Brookline at Birmingham. Saturday's Bay State Conference games. Dedham at Walpole. Wellesley at Norwood. Both of those at 1 o'clock. And Braintree at Newton North. 6 p.m. at Boston College. I'm going to Braintree Newton North. Hopefully Rick Milton gets back into the things. Don't let it discourage them. And
Yeah. Keep talking.
oh, it's not on.
Yeah.
Is it?
Didn't hear you. We're just waiting for Natick to kick off here.
You're right now.
Just have to talk a little louder, that's all.
Hopefully, Rick, the Milton Wildcats do not get discouraged by that opening touchdown by the Redmen.
I hope not.
Ball returned out to the 28-yard line, 29-yard line by the Wildcats. First down for Milton. Yeah, it is. Ball on the 30-yard line. Rick, did you ever think you'd see snow this early of the
I
season?
know, really, huh? Well, it's coming down at a good clip too. They said that that it wouldn't stick, but of course it figures.
It shows you how much the meteorologists know. Bob Driscoll, quarterback into the Wildcats, hands it off to Blake Brown, I believe that was. Picks up perhaps 2. Blake Brown, the ball carrier. Second down. Milton. Bob Driscoll, the quarterback for the Milton team.
Is Bobby Driscoll coming into the huddle? And
Bob Driscoll's been doing an outstanding job for the Milton team this year, Rick. Just a sophomore. Second and 9. Well, Milton. Or second and 8, rather. On the 32. Dennis Lynch, the ball
Come on,
carrier.
Dennis. You gotta go, Dennis. Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
he slipped on the snow.
took a good fall, but he's a
Lost
tough
the
kid.
ball, but yep, he is a tough kid. They're going to rule him down, and Milton picks up the first down. Dennis Lynch, the ball carrier, and it's good enough for a first down for the Wildcats. Out to the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Milton. 10:37 and counting to go in the first period. Redmen 6, Wildcats nothing. Correction, 7-0. This is Chris Perry with the carry. Picks up about 2, maybe 3. Chris Perry, the ball carrier. Picks up about 3 yards on the play. Second down, Milton. Chris Perry is a junior. Rick, you'll be seeing a lot more of him next year.
Yeah, I sure will. Good kid. I actually
Yep.
coached him in basketball. Yeah, he's a good kid.
He is.
Strong kid.
Yep.
Good wrestler.
He is.
Oh, I hope I
nice
get this.
pass. And a nice catch on the play by Will Sutton. Will Sutton with the reception. Good enough for a first down for Milton.
That's right. This is all one camera shoot stuff, folks.
Yes. I'm doing, as you know, Rick, double duty.
That's right. Derek's always doing double duty.
Kevin who? Just kidding, Kevin.
I know, boy. What he does such a good job.
He really does.
Kevin, we miss you. Certainly
Yeah.
do. Really, Steve Winter did a good job last
He
game.
did.
Oh, good for almost.
Came up about 2 yards. Walk out. That's why we made it.
I just hope everybody can hear this. I'm pretty sure I turned off the right microphone switch.
Yeah. I'm sure they can hear us fine. During the course of
But
the
this is kind of cool. You get the noises too. Like, this is high school football right down to the core.
Thursday conference.
That's right. Herget division. And you get a little artistic
And
here.
then 8. See what they call. They call a handoff to Lynch. Picks up about 1. He's down. The referee sees it. Third down and about 7 for Milton. Lynch to walk out, roll down. Third down. Milton.
Have you seen any of the games yet? Have you caught any of the tapes?
No, I top into pieces of the Wellesley game and the Needham game.
Well, come on, all right, with the one
They do.
camera, you know?
They come out nicely with the single
Yeah.
camera.
Sometimes when you zoom in, it cuts out some of the wider action, but
I learned that from
Hey.
experience when I was a cameraman.
people like to
Years
be
ago.
close, though. I know, really.
Sometimes I like to.
So let's do a real close-up. Hope he doesn't pass.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You got the wish, Rick.
Yeah?
Didn't pass. Timeout, Milton. Timeout. Wildcats.
I mean, he's a great passer, but they were looking pass.
Yeah, that made a defense there. I believe second or third in the Herget division of the Bay State Conference behind Walpole.
Now, what are they, in second or third place? They must be close, 6
They
and
lost,
3.
Yeah, they lost to Braintree last week. The
Well,
Wasps-
Milton is 3 and 4 and
4
5.
and 5.
Yeah.
The Wasps
Hey.
defeated Natick last week, Rick, in overtime, 13-10. They're out in Natick.
Well, I'll tell you, considering, and again, I'm not a, football ball guru, but considering their size, although they're fast, I think they've done a heck of a job.
They really
this
have.
year. You know, aside
They've
from
done a
that
nice job.
Norwood game, they've been in every game, you know?
Yep, that's right. I know I haven't seen all the games, but like you said, at least what I've been reading, they've been very much in the majority of the games. Milton coming back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they've been
Third
in them
down.
all, though, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So we're doing our zooming here.
Doing well. Third down
Oops.
and 7 coming up for the Wildcats. Following the 43-yard
There
line.
we go.
Let's go back to pass. And it's incomplete. Pass intended for Will Sutton is incomplete. Fourth down, Milton. Matt Dunn back to kick for Milton. And number 1, Rashad Goodwin back deep for the Redmen. On this fourth down play.
Oh, get it
Oh,
off,
he lost
buddy.
the snap.
That's it. Good job,
Yeah,
man.
nice job to get it away. It didn't go very far, but still, it's a little bit of Milton roll. Inside the 25, I want to say.
Wow, good job under those circumstances, huh?
Yeah, an outstanding job. Look, he bobbled the snap, dropped the snap, but managed to get a pretty decent kick away, considering the circumstances.
Well, again, not being a John Madden, but I would imagine the snow's going to take out the end runs pretty well. So if they can
think so.
confine the runs up the middle, they have a good chance of making this a game.
That's true.
You know?
Good point, Rick. Good point.
In fact, I remember a large group of these guys, these boys, Dennis Lynch being one of them, and my boy Matt, and
Yep, Matt's been doing a nice job out there.
Jimbo, and a lot of these guys played in the Mustang system and played in similar conditions in a couple of championship games. And
So this is all
took
that for them.
out the end run, yeah.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Yeah, it's a good group of guys.
Yeah. Redmond has
Oh,
the ball
sorry.
at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
They might come right out throwing.
Nope. Flag down. Procedure called on the Redmond. Flag down procedure called on the Redmond. That'll back them up to the 16-yard
It's
line.
one way to stop them.
Yep. Draw them off guard a little bit.
Now, who was it that was offside? Did they say a number or anything?
No, in high school they don't they don't say the numbers. Maybe somebody on the line.
It's probably the guy
guessing one of the linemen.
opposite Adam
Right.
Donovan.
First and 15 for Natick.
Yep, I don't want to block him. That's it.
Yeah, we got a first and off, and still on his feet. Can't see
Oh,
the
you're
number.
kidding. Yeah,
He's second down. Gain of about 3 yards.
tough little guy.
He is. He is. Seven minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period, or quarter if you prefer. Milton on the
Well,
short end of the
Snow's
7-0
coming down
score.
good.
Yeah. It's not supposed to accumulate too much, but
And of course, Dummy here, myself, didn't bring any gloves.
he didn't.
No, not too bright.
Like one of the officials over here in the Milton bench is being attended to. There goes number 2, who scored that touchdown for Natick.
That's it. Nice work.
David
Nice
Taylor.
work.
David Taylor, the ball carrier on the play. Third down. Third and about 3 for the Redmond. We have 3rd and 3. Big stop required here for the Wildcats. Here goes number 2. Uh-oh! There he goes again! There he goes! Back to 30, the 20, the 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's a touchdown! Touchdown! Natick. Number 2, David Taylor. 72-yard run. Through the snow. Making it 13-0. Redmond.
That right?
62 and 74, 2 runs. Plus he's got a 3 and a 4.
Well,
What?
Derek,
Yeah.
unfortunately, the same thing that prevents
Not at all.
the end out
He's good.
runs also makes it more difficult to tackle. So,
Extra point is.
Good.
Extra point is up and good. 14-0.
You gave the second.
Go like this.
Yeah, that's true. And as you well know, Rick, the next game, I do see them here. I do see some Braintree coaches scouting Milton tonight over on the near sideline. It's for Thanksgiving
Well,
game.
they got the punch potential. I just hope they can put it together on the quick here.
Yeah, they're gonna have
They
to.
don't
Or
want
else
to
they'll
get
be in
it
a serious pickle.
too much of a hole.
Yeah. Can't get too much, not much of a hole against Natick. They're a really good team.
Ooh, good night for hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Get the
Dig in,
mic
Rick.
ready. We got the man here. The guy's waiting for you. You did a great. Well, you guys did too. Thank you.
All right, Milton's got some work to do
Well,
here.
everybody hears
Down
you. It's
14
live right
nothing.
now.
6:02 to go in the first quarter.
Got Steve Winter up here, who's
Steve Winter joining us.
done
Yes.
one of our color commentators here at
And
Milton Cable Community Television.
there's a pretty good return out. He runs into a wall of Milton and Natick players.
All right, well, hang on. All right, we're going back to the live mic. We're going to take the crowd out of it here so you can get a little bit more action on the play.
Good evening, folks. Sorry I'm late. Unfortunately, I got 14 points too late also. But,
Other than that, where were you?
well, maybe we'll bring him good luck. Come on, Milton.
No, you shouldn't have to take the blame. No, not at all.
That's Dennis Lynch outside. Out of bounds. About a 6-yard gain out. Left.
5, 6. Second down.
Last game, Weymouth, Derek, I don't know, were you at the game?
The Weymouth game, no, I was
They
not.
threw Dennis Lynch threw 2 passes, 2 option
Did he?
passes.
Oh.
And one was wide open to Blake Brown. He overthrew him, but it was a terrific pass. The wind
The one kind of carried the ball.
carried the ball a little too far, and the other was a completion to the quarterback, Driscoll. So a little razzle-dazzle. They may unveil that now that they're behind. Second and about 3. Pitch out to Lynch. Tripped up. Probably no gain there.
3rd and 3 for Milton.
Told you you'd love it.
He did such a good
So
job.
did you. You did wonderful. First time. That was awesome.
Well, we got a 3rd and 3, Rick.
It'll be a 3rd and 3 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 33.
Doesn't Kevin have a nice smooth touch though?
Yeah, we miss Kevin, that's for sure. You can't replace Kevin.
That is, it is. All threes, Bob. Play that number.
Come on, Bobby.
See if they can engineer something.
Chris
here.
Perry,
Steve.
left side. Oh,
Not
hit.
that way.
He's hit second effort, nothing
Chris Perry,
there.
the Wildcat, 4th down, Milton.
Unfortunately, another punting situation. As the snow continues to fall here at Frosty Brookfield.
I hope it's not like this, Steve. Thanksgiving.
Well, it's supposed to be long-term forecast isn't for snow, but that's only for the next 5 days.
2 years ago at Braintree High School, they were practically playing on ice.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Frozen tundra at BHS.
Snap is good. Just gets it
Whoa.
away.
Nice job to get it
Handled
away.
well. Good bounce for Milton.
Ball rolls out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. First down for Natick from there. With 3:42 to go in the first quarter.
It's about a 45-yard punt by Matt Dunn. And Natick takes over. It looks like around their own 30-yard line. 33-yard line.
Yeah, this whatchamacallit, the tripod's a little bit shaky, you know.
Oh, tonight it is, yeah?
Yeah, all the time. So too small, the handles, you know. But it's worked, you know.
Does the job.
First and 10 for Natick. Straight ahead.
Well carried by Taylor. Tackled
Taylor.
by a bunch of Milton defenders. Second down, Natick.
Gain of about 3 there, 2nd and 7.
Steve, Taylor scored before you arrived here. Scored
Yeah.
2 long touchdowns.
I saw the second one. Looks like Natick likes to spread the offense.
Where's the hot chocolate?
I'll tell you a story about the hot chocolate.
Jeez.
I brought a whole container and my handle broke.
Oh, no, really?
I had to
Trying
go,
to get a handle on things, huh, Steve?
and I had to fill it up at the concession stand.
It'll be a 2nd and 8 for the Redmen. 3 minutes to go.
Let's get in there
In
close.
the period.
Straight up it got again. That's Taylor. It's going to go outside. And still on his feet.
Taylor.
First down.
Out to about the 41-yard line.
Will Sutton among the tacklers for Milton.
Will Sutton in amongst us making the stop. Yeah. Take this.
Alex Craven also in on that tackle. 1st and 10 from about call it the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 for Natick on the 40.
Come on, G, let's go, buds.
Quarterback, that might have been a miss.
Lost in the play. Lost it about 4 yards.
I think that was a missed handoff, I think.
Yeah, I think Natick got their signals crossed a little bit there, Steve. That's a 4-yard loss.
Good play by the defense to jump right on it. Ryan Villard in on that tackle. 2nd and about 12.
Well, not the roster, but just touchdowns only.
Oh,
Got a roster.
I can't even see the paper, never mind the words.
Looks like a timeout on the field.
20-second timeout, yep. 20-second timeout called by Natick.
Where's Natick stand in the standings now? Dave?
Natick, I believe, is 2nd in the Herget behind Walpole. They have mathematically they have a shot to make postseason play, but Walpole pretty much has to go belly up the last 2 games. Walpole is playing Dedham tomorrow at home, and Thanksgiving the Rebels travel to Weymouth to take on the other Wildcats.
Well, should be heavy favorites in that game.
Bob Dalton will be doing the game tomorrow. Both of them. Wow.
Pitch out, Taylor left. He's blocked up,
Nice work.
pushed back for about a 3-yard gain.
Half the game of about 2 yards. 3rd down.
Chris Perry among those in on the tackle.
Third and 10.
3rd and 10, so Milton needing a stop here.
1 minute to go in the first quarter.
Well, the passing down. Wide to the right is Anderson.
Hey, Wendy,
See if they do pass, Steve.
where's the hot chocolate?
They're looking
Sweeps
to
to
pass.
the right, looking for Anderson. Throws, underthrows, incomplete.
Passing complete. 4th down. Natick.
That was intended for Mark
8
Anderson.
seconds to go in the quarter.
Natick has a lot of size.
They do. They really do.
Nice work, defense.
Anderson, for example, is a 6'3" wide receiver. That's pretty
And
unusual.
their number 1 quarterback, Billy Flutie's out with actually not quarterbacking. He's still doing the kicking, the place kicking.
I was going to say, he was their place kicker last
Yeah.
year when he was a sophomore, I think. Is he a junior
was.
this year?
And a freshman as well. Yes, he is. I remember his. I remember Billy Flutie's first game. I was at that game when they took on Natick. I'm sorry, took on Weymouth and beat them.
Good kick.
Nice spiral kick. Loose
Blake.
ball. Ball down on the play. At around the 30. First down. Milton, 29 seconds to go in the first quarter.
That was Pat Kelly fumbled that return and recovered it. So Milton has the ball 1st and 10 at their About their own 35-yard line, 38-yard line.
I was just jumping up and down, goofing on the ladies in front of us here about no hot chocolate, and there's 4 sitting right here that Rick Dunn had sent over to us. So again, thanks to the Dunn family.
Absolutely. Great job by Rick Dunn and the boosters. Milton High School boosters. Nobody does it better.
1st and 10. I think that's Dennis Lynch up the middle.
Lynch, up the middle.
Jim Daly led the way on that play.
Hold to do it, Rick. Milton's trying to get a playoff, but I don't know if they will. Bob Driscoll in the huddle, but they're not going to.
No, that'll be the end of the quarter. Slow start for Milton. 14-0.
That's the end of the first quarter. The score, the Natick Redmen.
And Rick Regan focusing in on the lovely Milton cheerleaders. They look terrific with hooded sweatshirts on, don't
Absolutely. They sure do.
They're undaunted by the snow and the cold.
Impervious to snow and cold.
I wonder, thank God this isn't rain. We'd be soaked right now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got the tarp up, though.
We'd be a little bit. Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Very good point, Rick.
Undercover
You
here.
have the top only enough.
Donated to Milton High School by who?
Mr.
Milton Community
Milton MCTV back in the day.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Perhaps.
Pretty sure.
Very effective tonight.
And very useful.
Well, we got a second.
Not so windy, but. No.
We got a 2nd and 7. Natick is, what are they known for, Derek? They're good defense, or are they high-powered
Basically,
offense?
before Billy Flutie got hurt, I believe they've been known for their passing. This is the first time I've seen the Redmen this year. And they do have a pretty good running game as well,
Wow.
as was evidenced by that number 2,
By
Taylor.
Taylor,
David
yeah.
Taylor.
Well, let's see what Milton can get going here. 2nd and 7 from their own 34-yard line.
As we begin, or 2nd and 6 as we begin. Second quarter play from Brooksfield.
Sutton in the slot left. Tight formation. Blake Brown in motion. Lynch up the middle. Misses a tackle. Breaks another tackle and drives forward.
Gain of about 6.
That's close to a first down, Derek. Nice run by Lynch.
And it's good enough for a first down
It is a first down.
for the Wildcats.
In this kind of footing,
It's very slippery,
they'll
Steve. Oh,
tend to run the ball more,
yep.
simply because the offensive lineman can get more push with the.
And they, after every play, because of this precipitation, they have a ball boy wipe off every football and every play, or at least every other play.
Well, that'll help to. They do want to throw the ball. In motion, left to right is Chris Perry. Again, that's Lynch off right tackle, outside. Oh, stiff arms, but he's brought down. Nice tackle.
Lynch, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 3.
Goodwin with the tackle.
That was Goodwin on the tackle. Thank you, Derek. Let's see if Milton can get a score before the
Yeah, that'll be nice.
half. Make this game a little closer. Perry again in motion, left to right. Fake handoff.
Pass.
Driscoll in trouble, forced out of bounds. That'll go as a sack.
Driscoll, ball carrier. Takes it out of bounds.
Ayo Yaho on that tackle, number 5. Ayo Yayo.
Ayo Yayo making the tackle.
So it's 3rd down and about 15 now.
Big play, I'll ask the Natick guys.
That's 3rd and about 12. Ayo Yayo, correct?
Ayo Yayo.
Ayo Yayo. Pretty good play. Wide to the right is Kelly. Tight formation. Blake Brown in motion. Fake handoff. Rolling right. Throws it back to Blake Brown. Oh, and he overthrows him.
That's a live ball.
That is not a live ball. That pass was forward. That was a forward pass.
Late whistle there by the officials.
Interesting design. I noticed on the last sequence, Milton ran a screen pass that was wide open. It just didn't get it to where they needed to
Yeah,
get it.
didn't execute on it. Unfortunately, didn't get it where they needed to go. Thus, they couldn't pick up any yardage, and Milton's going to have to punt the ball again, I believe, for the third time or the fourth time.
Third time in 3 possessions. I think that they're trying to slow down that pass rush by letting them come and throwing screen passes. So we'll see if we see more of that.
Natick's got everybody on the line.
Dunn's in punting formation. Third punt he's gotten away. It's a good roll for Milton.
Still rolling.
I'm rolling and I'm roaring.
Inside the 30.
It's the final broadcast of the year, Rick.
Inside the 30. About the 29.
Final broadcast of the year.
I'm sorry?
Final broadcast of the year.
No, we'll be doing Thanksgiving. We're going away Thanksgiving.
Oh, you are going to Braintree, oh.
We'll cook the turkey early and bring some with us.
The schedule says it's a 7 o'clock game. That can't be right.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
No, it's 10
10 a.m., yeah. The schedule says 7 p.m.
Yeah, we'll shoot the game. They deserve it.
Natick takes over on their own 30, about 30-yard line. I'll be there.
All right. We need you.
Braintree will be a favorite in that game.
Yes.
Television's
we're gonna-
always looking for good men and women. Right, Derek?
That's right, Rick. We've got some statistics about the Womps we'll get to during the course of the game.
Fake handoff. Rolling right, looking. Passes complete at the sideline. Can't pick out the number of that player, but that's
Now they're
a
gonna roll it this way, it looks like.
out of bounds. Apparently he caught it out of bounds.
On the play. Second down. Steve, as you well know, you need only 1 foot in bounds in high school. And the Natick receiver, too hard to tell with all the snow. And plus, they were clear on the other side of the field, the far side of the field. Couldn't tell whether he had 1 foot or both feet out of bounds.
That was Kyle Shepard, 81. Apparently lost his bearings and caught the ball just out of bounds. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Wide left is Anderson. Dave Nelson at quarterback. Hand up. No, Nelson keeps it. I'm not sure if he missed that handoff.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like he did miss the original handoff.
Little trouble in the backfield, but it was a nice game. Nelson gained about 7 yards. Rick, have you noticed the cheerleaders are some of the best spellers in the system? They be aggressive, as you know. AGGRESSIVE, aggressive.
There you go.
That's all right, GHT, Steve. All right.
And you spell Steve S-T-E-V-E, right?
That's right. When you're a parent of a cheerleader, you learn how to spell very well.
Just apologize for the shaky camera here.
So we got a 3rd and about 3. Ball on the 34-yard line, or thereabouts. Pitch to Taylor. He's got some room. Oh, he's going deep. He's going to go again.
I've seen this before, Steve.
He is going to go all the way at the 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Natick. Uh-oh.
Oh, 66 yards.
Well, what's been happening, he's been breaking that initial front line, and then it's 1 or 2 players left to get him. And
That's what you missed on your way here, Steve.
Blake Brown
Two of
couldn't.
those.
Yeah, Blake Brown couldn't close the angle on him.
Didn't though, Derek.
No, the camera did not miss it.
So that's 3 runs of approximately 60, 65, and 70 yards. That's
The hat trick for Taylor.
that's 195 yards of, or thereabouts in 3 runs.
Credit where credit's due, too. He worked a lot of that himself.
Yeah, he broke some tackles early. Here's another extra point attempt.
Flutie.
This is Bill Flutie.
Billy
It's an-
Flutie's kick.
He's a
It is good.
nephew of Doug Flutie, as we know.
21-0 Redmen. 9:10 to go in the first half.
Pick it up now, man. Pick it up.
Well, what do you think now? You have to throw the ball in these conditions, I would assume.
Probably going to have to. No
So-
choice now. Down 21-0. I think you're going to have to look for Driscoll to throw the ball, Steve.
Well, they've passed the ball pretty effectively throughout the year. These aren't the best conditions,
No.
but if you can get a fallen down defender, that makes it a lot easier. Is that Critchlow back there deep?
Holy cow. Turn up the heat.
Who's 13 for Milton?
Unfortunately,
We don't have a roster here, folks.
See if there's one in that bag, Derek. I don't think
It was on the table.
actually. I'd go, but I can't.
There it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 13 deep is Kendrick Critchlow. I was right.
Or is that the Macarena?
Chris Perry and Casey Cushing back also. Oh, it's a good kickoff. Critchlow has it at about the 15. Straight up the middle. He's got a gap and brought down a neck-high tackle.
Up past the 30-yard line to about the 32-yard line for Milton. With 9:02 left to go in the first half from snowy Brooksfield.
So it's about a 17-yard return, straight ahead. No hesitation there, but Milton takes over at their own 32.
Then I got carried away.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this footage came out with the snow. It's going to be nice. It's be white.
Daly over center. Milton with a spread formation. Chris Perry wide, Pat Kelly wide right. Lynch in the backfield. Looking for Blake Brown, and it is nearly intercepted.
Intended for Blake Brown. There is a flag down on the field.
It was nearly intercepted by number 34, Matt Hand.
Yeah, he juggled it, but
Couldn't
control it.
Couldn't take it in.
Holding on the Redmond.
Oh, it was a defensive holding.
Penalty called on the Redmond.
An automatic first down for Milton. I'm not sure if that holding was in the secondary, but Milton's
First
moved.
down for the Wildcats.
Milton's moved the ball, had 4 or 5 first downs in the last
They have,
drive.
but unfortunately they have not been putting points on the board tonight.
Haven't-
After 34-point outburst against the other Wildcats.
5 touchdown effort against Weymouth last
How
Friday.
is that field? I hear really nice things about
Really
the
nice
down
field,
there.
well played game. Cold, windy
Oh, yeah.
night. There's an option pass, goes out to Blake Brown, and he's
Blake
collared.
Brown. Ball carry.
Gain of about a yard.
Flags down. Late flags down.
Another
After
flag
the
down.
Bob, what was that?
Like your nails done?
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on the Redmond.
You're the best. You're the best.
First down.
I didn't realize it's such a professional production by Rick Regan. Gotta ask you, Rick, I'm serious. Did you buy some new equipment?
No
Because
ball.
this year it seems to be clearer than last year.
42-yard line.
Than last? No, Saint.
Oh, yeah, there is
Some new lenses or
digital camera.
new digital camera.
It's Milton cables. Last year and a couple years before, I was using my own cheap Super 8 camera.
You did a good job with the other one, but this one focuses in so much better.
Oh, yeah, well, it's all battery powered, too. It's neat.
First and 10.
Thanks to Kristen down at Milton Cable TV.
Are they back up here or are they still in winning?
Pitch out wide to Lynch. And Lynch
Ball carry.
knocked down just about at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Are they back here? Who? Kristen?
No,
Still down there?
so, yeah.
Williams, don't win. 2nd and 10.
Down out and in comes Pat Kelly.
7:51 to go in the first half.
21-0, Natick leading.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Some of them is from the what do they call it, the outhouse, the
Refreshment stand?
refreshment stand. No sausages this week.
No sausages. Faked handoff. Driscoll looking over the middle, complete to Blake Brown. First down.
Blake Brown. Good enough for a first down.
Nice crossing pattern there, Derek.
Very nicely done by Driscoll to Blake Brown on that, picking up a much needed first down with 7 minutes and 25 seconds and counting to go in the first half.
15-yard gain. Hit him right in the numbers.
Deep into native territory.
Ball at about the, maybe the 25, 30-yard line. I'm not sure
About the
exactly.
28.
28-yard line, okay.
28.
In motion, Perry, but it goes right up the middle to
Perry, the
Lynch.
ball carrier.
That was,
Perry, the ball carrier.
that was Lynch, Derek.
Correction, Dennis Lynch.
No gain on the play, I don't think.
Okay, on the play.
Second, maybe a yard, 2nd and 9.
Correction, gain of a yard. Second down. Hit a home run. Wrong score.
Well, Natick certainly pretty imposing on defense. Much
Yeah.
bigger. You can just see the difference in size, and even in the linebackers.
And Natick's playing with a purpose tonight, Steve. As I mentioned the point earlier, they lost to the Braintree Womps in overtime last week, 13-10.
So they need the win. Back to pass Driscoll. Now he rolls right. He's going to keep it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds near the line of scrimmage.
Clock carry.
Well, they're signaling to keep the clock rolling, which I don't understand.
Third down.
It'll be about
An
third.
injured Redmond player hobbling off the field.
Well, we got about a 3rd and 9, 3rd and 11 actually. They moved it back. Timeout, Milton.
3rd and 9 for Milton. 20-second timeout. Called by the Wildcats.
Natick really pursues on the ball well, and I wonder if we may see more screen passes or those inside handoffs cutting across the line of scrimmage. They seem to have not used those tonight at all.
Right. Let's see if they start using those plays, like you said, Steve, the screen passes, the handoffs, even a couple drop plays.
Well, here we go. Short timeout. I guess that was a 20-second.
Yeah, it was a 20-second timeout.
Perry wide left with Kelly, I think, out there. Driscoll calling signals. Rolls left. He's looking, and it is incomplete. Through into double coverage.
Intended for Chris Perry is incomplete. 4th down, Milton.
Kelly was also out there. He really wasn't open that time, but I think they'll go for it here.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
Down 21-0.
They're not going to punt, and they're inside the 30-yard line. This is absolutely 4-down territory.
Well, there goes my cell phone. We're live here on Milton Cable Television, so I can't really take this call right now. It is 4th and 10 at the Natick 28-yard line. We're broadcasting on cable television as well as cellular telephone right now.
You talking to your agent?
So as you know, this will be broadcast next week. There they go, the cheerleaders again.
And I hear you guys are going to be doing the Thanksgiving game, correct?
We will be broadcasting from Braintree for Thanksgiving 10 o'clock game. That will also be a simulcast on cellular telephone as well as cable television.
Will it really?
Back to pass Driscoll. He's going deep. He's got a receiver, Will Sutton, I think. No, I'm sorry, Kelly. Pat Kelly incomplete.
Pat Kelly is incomplete. The Redmen take over and down.
That was Blake Brown, I'm sorry.
Intended for Blake Brown.
Those 6s and 8s kind of meld together when it's 50 yards away.
Yeah, and snow coming down.
So Natick will take over at their own 28-yard line. 5:42 left in the half. Milton needs to stop them. They haven't stopped them at all. They've had 3 possessions, 3 long touchdown runs.
Yeah, they got to stop them soon, or else it could be a long rest of the game for the Wildcats.
Well, they seem a little demoralized right now, but that drive had some spunk, but it just stalled. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Natick. Taylor in the backfield. And straight up the middle. Good gain.
Ball carried by number 44 for the Redmen, Rob Brandt.
Rob Brandt on the carry.
Picks up about 8. 2nd down.
2nd and 2 for Natick. As Derek said, Natick trying to avenge the loss last week. A tough loss to Braintree. Braintree has a strong team this year. Milton will be a underdog next week also. Wide left Anderson, wide right is Cotter.
Braintree's playing at Newton North at BC tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Quarterback is Nelson. This is Taylor. He's got a 1st down, still on his feet.
Taylor, it's 1st down, there's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Holding, called on the Redmen.
Holding on Natick, so that'll bring it back, and it'll be 2nd and 12. And as the Milton cheerleaders fire up the defense.
defense!
Snow letting up now, Derek, a little bit. Seems
Yeah,
to
a
be.
little, not
It's
much,
cold,
but,
though. It's
yeah.
cold.
I wonder if the Milton coaching staff, I'm sure they will, be at BC tomorrow scouting the Womps. There were a couple of Braintree coaches here earlier in the game, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see several of the players head out to BC tomorrow night to watch the game.
2nd and 11. Back to pass. Out to the right, it's complete. Fingertip catch there by Carter.
Caught by Kevin Carter, number 3.
It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down. Native. Defense by Pat Kelly. Pat Kelly with the defense on the play.
Pat Kelly on the tackle,
Possibly.
as best we can see. Actually, it's about 3rd and 6. They only picked up about 3 or 4 yards on that play.
Not as much as you thought. So we have 3rd and 6 for the Red Men.
Uh-oh. This is Taylor. Oh, fumble! Oh, they're going to rule he was down by contact. Ruling the ball caused the fumble. That was Taylor. He had some daylight.
Picks up a 1st down.
Well, that was Blake Brown on that tackle?
Yeah,
there?
it was very close. May have been a little bit of a premature whistle, but
I mean, it was because he hit his back.
yeah,
Doesn't he have
maybe at the same time when he landed and then the ball popped loose.
Well, they've changed that rule where you have to control the ball. Ground can cause a fumble now, I think. Isn't that right?
Well, that was exactly what caused it. It was his back hitting.
Okay, though that's the pros. Not. I'm told that's the high school rule is still the same. And the pros, they've changed the rule. So 1st and 10 for Natick. Ball on somewhere near midfield.
About 44.
It's pitched to Taylor. Here's a hole. He's up the middle. He gets through and
Taylor
cuts it back for about 10 yards.
9, maybe 10 yards on the plate in the Milton territory. 2nd down. Natick. Inside of 3 minutes to go in the 1st half.
First half is winding down. 2:40 left in the 2:45 left in the 1st half. There's a timeout by Milton. Derek,
Wildcat.
Natick clearly controlling the line of scrimmage
yeah.
at this point.
No doubt about it. They're dominating the line of scrimmage right now. 2:47 to go. You could say David Taylor, 21, Milton nothing. He scored all the touchdowns for the Redmen.
He has over 200 yards rushing to this point easily. And 1 sore back, I think. But other than that, not much to detract from his performance.
And he is a junior.
And you're saying Flutie is a sophomore? Is that what you're saying?
Flutie's a junior, I believe, as
Flutie
well.
is a junior, yes,
Yes,
you're
he
right.
is.
Yes, you're right. Quarterback,
So look out for Natick in the Bay State Conference, at least the Herget Division next year as well.
quarterback Nelson is he's a senior. Here we go.
Milton.
2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 for the Redmen. The Wildcat, 47.
There's a fumble. Fumble on the exchange, and I think Natick kept possession. It's
Third
a
down.
loss of 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3 now.
Steve, I was just informed by our friends from Natick. Taylor has unofficially 255 yards.
Well, that's a
And 3 touchdowns.
couple of games total.
A lot of people don't realize, Derek, that MCTV has its own spy network and scouting system. And we look for that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, Derek is the chief. He's the man. He's the one that has it all.
I try. I do the best I can, Rick.
3rd and 3. It's handoff. 23. And he gets outside. He's got a 1st down.
Okay, by number 23.
That's Brandon Holt.
Gets a 1st down.
Nice bit of juking outside. He had to break the final tackle for the 1st down, and he did. So we're under 2 minutes now.
40-yard line.
Ball that looks like it's about the 42-yard line.
Steve, let's see if the Wildcats can hold Natick here for at least a moral victory, to hold them to 21 points instead of another score, even a field goal. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, they had that ball.
keep it within a three-possession game.
They had that loose ball and a chance for a turnover, but they couldn't come up with it. And then maybe we'll get a lucky break here, or we'll stiffen. Let's see. He's rolling left, in trouble. Sets himself and throws wide.
Pass incomplete. Second down.
Pass incomplete by Nelson. Intended receiver was number 44, Rob Brandt. Also in the area was number 81, Kyle Shepard. Looked a little unsure of himself rolling left that time. I think the footing, as well as going in the opposite direction of his throwing arm.
I actually thought he was going to throw the ball left-handed. I did too. He had the ball in his left hand for the longest time.
Yeah. Well, we got 2nd and 10.
Exactly.
Minute 23. Nelson fakes to Taylor, rolling right. Completes the pass. No, incomplete, I'm sorry.
Incomplete. A flag down.
That may be, was Alex Gresham on that pressure? For Milton, and penalty against Milton?
No penalty.
They're waving the flag off. What looked like a holding in the defensive backfield. So a break, a big break for Milton. It's third and 10.
Third down and 10 for the Redmen on the Wildcat 43-yard line. Or 42. Close. Only close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Jeez.
Nelson calling signals. He's got Shepard wide right. Hand off to Taylor. Tries to go outside. He is going to be tripped up on a nice tackle. Will Sutton on the tackle. It'll be 4th down. And let's see, Natick been bringing out the punter here.
Timeout, Wildcats.
I'm assuming Bill Flutie also punts.
Yeah, he does punting as well.
Kicking and the punting,
Yep.
right? So what's the basketball team look like this year, Rick? Your son playing basketball this year?
I hope so. I hope they all play. Yeah, they got they got a good-looking group. They got Adam Donovan coming back, and a lot of juniors coming back. Yeah, they look good. We're looking forward to taking some games. We're looking forward for you to lend your hand in the basketball play-by-play stuff.
And they could challenge for the Bay State Herget title, I believe, Ricky. I hear good things about them from around the league.
Good plays.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the timeout situation, but there's 56 seconds left in the half. Is that a barefoot? Do we have a barefoot punter out there?
No, he's got shoes on.
He does.
When he first started, yeah.
Wow.
Billy Flutie.
Billy Flutie the punt. Snap is good. Rush is on. Oh, he just gets it away. Not a good kick. It's go to the right. Rolling sideways inside the 20, about the 15-yard line.
All rolls dead at around the 15-yard line with 46 seconds to go in the first half. Something ball from there.
So Milton, not in danger of, certainly can get out of the half down 3 touchdowns, which would be somewhat of
that's
a...
some moral victory. Instead of being down more than 3 touchdowns.
Well, when you give up 260 yards or so rushing against one player, you're going to have probably be losing the
Got
game.
a few adjustments to make when you do that.
So I think they'll probably not put it up here. I think they'll probably put it, but let's see. Maybe Coach Tracer will decide to be aggressive. He's got Blake Brown split wide. Actually, Blake Brown is in motion. That's Pat Kelly wide. Up the middle, Dennis Lynch, a nice pop gain.
Lynch picks up about 7 or 8. Second down.
Close to a 10-yard gain there. They may actually timeout by Milton there.
I think Natick's going to call a timeout. Yes, they are.
Natick calls timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Redmen.
I wonder what, is that because they think they can get the ball back, or is that because they want to adjust whatever happens?
Perhaps it could be a combination of the two. I did not see who won the coin toss, unfortunately.
Well,
tied up.
okay. Phil Warnham in for Milton. 2nd and 1, a strange timeout by Natick, but it may have been predetermined they were going to call timeouts. Pitch wide. He's going to throw that pass, and his arm was hit. Long pass, and it's going to be picked off. Number 34.
Pass intercepted by
Matt Hand?
Dan.
Matt Band or Matt Hand? Our program is wet. Matt Band. So
First down for Natick at midfield.
29 seconds left in the half, and that's a play they ran twice last week, Derek. They threw 2 option plays last week.
Yeah, that's what you did mention that. You did mention that.
And he had his arm was hit as he released the ball, which I think took a little bit of the distance off the ball. And Band, B-A-N-D, got back to make the interception.
What's up, Brad? How's it going, buddy? Good.
Natick with a wide right formation. They look like they want more points. 28.9 seconds left. Quick pass right. It's a lateral, complete. And a nice tackle out there. Pass was complete to
Caught by Kevin Carter.
Kevin Carter. Looked like Sutton in on the tackle.
Timeout Natick.
Natick with 17 seconds left, 16.9. Clearly trying to get another score. Clearly trying to get another score.
Yeah.
I wonder how this will sit with the Milton coaching staff. You would think that they would, but we don't know who's getting the second half kickoff. Who got the first?
Right through the old balance.
Who got the opening kickoff, Rick?
Natick.
No, we're not.
Natick did. Natick did. They scored on the very first play.
Natick got, so Natick wants to get another score in. They'll be kicking off in the second half. That may have something to do with their thinking. It's 2nd and 1. Same play, left side. Carter. It's forced out of bounds, finally. That was Kelly, and then
With the reception. Taken out of
Jim
bounds.
Daly. Jimmy Daly on the tackle.
8.2 seconds to go.
So it's 1st and 10. We're trying to count the yard markers here. It's about the 35-yard line. I don't believe they have time to, well, they possibly could get it down around the 20 and try to kick a long field
Yeah,
goal.
perhaps. Billy Flutie's got a good leg.
Flutie can hit
He's
it
got
from
one of the better legs in the Bay State Conference. Him and I can only think of another good kicker, Jude Dominguez from Braintree. 2 of the best kickers in the whole Bay State Conference.
Nelson pitches wide to Taylor. He's got some blockers out there. He breaks the initial onslaught, and he's going to be brought down at about the 10-yard line as time expires.
Taylor brought down.
He almost
The Natick Redbird 21, the Milton Wildcats nothing.
almost looked like he wanted to lateral.
He almost got, yeah. He was close to the lateral, and also Taylor was that close to touchdown number 4 as we go to the intermission.
And that's the halftime here. Roger Vicente on that tackle. And we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Welcome back to Brookfield. This is senior night here, final home game of the season for the Wildcats, and going through the list of seniors on the team: Mike Bogner, Phil Warnham, Dennis Lynch, Mike Susi, Will Sutton, Blake Brown, Pat Kelly, A.J. Smith, Matt Regan, James Reynolds, Gerard Sampson, Kurt Hodlin, Andrew Conlon, Jim Daly, the captain, Ryan Vallard, and Evan Reynolds, Matt Dunn, and Greg Lannon. Both teams are, Milton is back on the field, loosening for the second half, and Natick yet to appear. Just reading off the list of the seniors, Derek, and
Yeah, a fine group of seniors, too.
yeah, they lose some of the best skill players, Dennis Lynch and Blake Brown, Jim Daly, Pat Kelly, Bob Driscoll, only a sophomore, so
Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of Bob Driscoll for sure. 2 more years to go, plus the remainder of this game and the Thanksgiving game against Braintree.
Certainly
Here they come.
talented player. So Milton does have a lot to look forward to.
They're coming now.
Going through some of the other young underclassmen. Kendrick Critchlow plays wide receiver in the backfield. Chris Perry will be back. Roger Vicente. James Parker, who's been hurt a couple of games, who's missed a couple of games. Chris Perry, I think I mentioned. Casey Cushing. Joe Quealy has seen a lot of action this year. Alex Craven. Alex Gresham. So Mike Cunningham's only a junior. So there's some Anthony Magliozzi has played on the line.
3 touchdowns by David Taylor for the Redmen. Thus you have the 21-0 score.
And we're scanning the slippery bleachers here. Haven't had any mishaps in the bleachers yet. I almost fell on the aluminum covered with snow, very slippery.
Certainly be painful on a night like tonight, Steve.
Well, we're tough.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
We're braving the cold and the snow here at Brookfield. November 12th. I was hoping it would snow in November, early in November, just so I could have the
So it
agony.
could be a nuisance.
Yeah, so I could have the agony of scraping my windshield and seeing if my tires would slip.
All that fun stuff.
And my windshield wipers, need to replace those. So Milton needing a big rally here, and Natick seemed to try to put the lead up a little more than 21 points. The key to the game, clearly, is going to have to try to put a stop to the running game of Natick.
Absolutely. You got to avoid Mr. Taylor there. 3 touchdowns already in the first 24 minutes of play for the Redmen. They have to keep an eye on him and the passing game of the Natick team.
4 possessions, 3 touchdowns. First 3 possessions, long runs, as we said, average about 60, 65, and 70 yards or thereabouts. And we're told that he has about 260 yards total. This is Taylor in the first half.
Exactly. I was just going to say, for only one half, 200, well over 200 yards, over 250 yards.
I wonder if anyone's ever rushed for 500 yards in the Bay State League. In a
I don't know.
It's like when they took off.
That would certainly, you would think that'd be an unofficial record, Rick. 500 yards rushing in a single game if he could duplicate his first half performance.
In the snow too, which makes it doubly impressive.
50 yards these days?
They unofficially has about 260 yards.
Oh, it's all the snow.
Well, we're ready for the second half kickoff. Back deep is Critchlow. Flanked by Chris Perry and
Picking off for the Wildcats.
Casey Cushing. Flutie to kick it off.
Kendrick Critchlow, back deep. Milton.
Flutie, the nephew of Doug Flutie. It's his brother's son, obviously.
Correction, Flutie kicking off for the Redmen. Critchlow.
Baseball player, too.
Told he's a good baseball player. He's normally the quarterback, Derek.
Yes, he is. He's got a hand injury. He's got like a broken finger, I believe, on his throwing hand.
Yeah, you can see he's wearing a glove on one hand, so. And there's the kick. It's a low squib kick. Picked up by Chris Perry at around the 20. He's going right. And he's going to be cut down at around the 35-yard line.
First down for the Milton Wildcats.
Perry picked it up about the 15 rather and went about 18 yards. So Milton takes over, we believe, about the 34-yard line.
Ball down the 35-yard line.
The only yard markers you can see are the midfield marker on this side. We're told it's about the 30-yard line.
It is a pick. It's somewhere in the field.
First and 10, Driscoll over center. Wide left is Kelly. In motion, Blake Brown. A handoff to Brown. Left to right. He's trying to get wide. He's going to be cut down for a loss. It looked like Brandon Venkus on the tackle. Well, they call it no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Those are those inside reverses that tend to were successful earlier in the season. Driscoll back in the huddle. Daly the center. Tight formation this time.
One back.
Brown in motion. Again, is a reverse. Perry coming back this way. Oh, tripped up. Tripped up after about a 5-yard gain. He had some room if he could have broken that tackle.
Third down.
But it was a nice tackle by number 5, I think. Ayo Yayo?
Ayo Yayo.
Ayo Yayo, I think, on that tackle. So we have a third and about 5. Opening drive of the second half.
Third and about 7, approximately.
A little bit more than 3rd and 5. Driscoll over center. In motion, Perry left to right. Fake to Perry. Driscoll under pressure, fakes, rolls wide. Avoids a tackle, but doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
A flag down on the play.
There's a flag deep in the secondary, which could indicate a holding. Defensive holding. Let's see.
Wave it off again.
No, they're waving it off.
No flag. Waved off. 4th down.
Well, I'm assuming that they're thinking it was a pass play, and when he ran, that if someone was then blocking or hold,
Right.
or being held,
People spent the halftime in their cars.
and they waved the flag
Maybe
off.
there was contact and it wasn't severe enough to be called. And we just get word from Bob Dalton, our scorekeeper, it was after the whistle.
Okay, there you have it. 4th down. Dunn back to punt.
Look out.
Rush is heavy, but he gets it away. A pretty good kick. Oh, it hit a Milton player. It hit a Milton player back around the 40-yard line or so. Just missed a Natick player.
I know, if that hit, the Natick player would have been a live
running-
ball and
running
would have had an excellent chance to.
Yeah, the ball's going to go back somewhere in around the vicinity of midfield. Going to call it the Natick 44.
At the 44-yard line. 1st and 10.
So Natick, 3 and out. Not what Milton wanted. It's up to the defense now to try to keep the Natick from extending their lead. 21-0 here early in the 3rd quarter. Nelson over center. Straight ahead to Taylor. Breaks a tackle. Gain of about 5 yards.
Taylor picks up about 5.
Ball is near
Around
midfield.
2nd down. Natick.
Natick with a wide right formation. Nelson. Quick pass to the right. It's complete to Kevin Carter.
Kevin
I
Carter.
believe he has a 1st down.
Reception and a 1st down for Natick.
Very safe play.
Wildcat territory.
Very safe play, Derek.
Yeah, very safe, very conservative call by the Natick coaching staff. Just a little basic screen pass, and they got something out of it. 9 yards to be exact.
The other receiver, I believe, was Shepard, which becomes the blocker at that point. They ran that play a couple times with success, but
Very
they
successful.
threw it backwards one time,
Yeah.
and
Anything can happen when you throw it
could
back.
be, and then it's a fumble. But they caught it the one time it went backwards. All right, 1st and 10. Pitch out Taylor left, cuts it back, now goes back outside. Swallowed up. Blake Brown on Matt Regan, among others. Nice play by Matt
Puts
Regan.
up about 5 more. 2nd down.
Well, we have a 2nd and about 6. 2nd and 5, we'll call it. That gets Taylor probably 270 yards in rushing right now.
Easily.
We'll try to keep an unofficial total for you.
Plus his 3 TDs.
3 touchdowns and approaching 300 yards. 2nd and 5 from Milton 35.
36.
Nelson takes a snap. Straight ahead, number 44. That's the fullback. That's Rob Brandt. And did not get a first down. It'll be 3rd and short.
Third down.
3rd and about 2. We'll call it the 33 or so.
It's like a 3rd and 2, Steve.
3rd and 2. Anderson goes wide left.
Big
Wide
stop.
to the right is Carter. This looks like a running play to me, Derek. I think you'll see
I
Taylor
think it
here.
is. I think it is.
There it is. Pitch to Taylor.
They're gonna get him.
He's
They
going to be
did.
dumped for a
That's
loss.
stop.
Real nice play on the defense
Taylor
there.
stopped.
Pat Kelly and 62 is Jim Daly combining for that tackle.
Jim Daly
Pat Kelly on the play.
and Pat Kelly combining on the stop for the Wildcats. 4th down. Natick.
I believe they'll go for it here.
Yeah, even though they're up 21, I definitely think they're gonna lose.
Hey, if he loses 2 or 3 yards a play, Rick, he'll be below 100 yards. Talking about Taylor, we'll get him below 100 yards by the end of the game. You'd have to run it about 40 more times, about 50 more times, and lose 3 yards a carry.
And Natick's not exactly in the biggest hurry to
No, Natick taking their
start
time here.
on a play.
Just over 6 minutes left. A big play here. 4th and about 4. One wide receiver. It's Taylor. He's going up the gut, and he's got a first down.
Taylor, ball carrier. On the play. Picks up a first down for the Redmen.
So give him 6 yards on the play. First and 10, Natick at about the 30-yard line, are we saying?
I'd say about the 30.
50, 40. Counting down, it looks like just
Bob, why'd
inside
you bring
the
the
30.
snow with you? Bob, our ace scorekeeper, the best in the business.
Natick going right
least
to
that's what he
left
tells
on
me.
your radio dial. That's Brand right up the middle, and he's
Brand,
driving forward.
Picks up about 2. Tackle by Milton defense. 2nd down.
In on the tackle was Daly and Matt Dunn. Matt Regan also.
Daly and Regan came combining on the tackle.
So we have 2nd and about 7.
Inside of 5 to go.
Fast moving 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it's the fastest moving quarter.
We're in the comforts of the cabana here.
Yeah.
The outdoor cabana. The winter cabana here.
Get that.
The late fall cabana. 2nd and 7. Nelson. Milton almost jumps. It's Taylor off left tackle. Driving forward. He's short of a first down. It'll be 3rd and about 2.
Taylor. Ball carrier. Daly with the tackle.
You know, David
Third down.
Taylor is only a junior. He's only a junior.
Yes, we've been seeing a lot of Taylor for sure.
He's not big. I mean, he's not tall. He's 5'9", but solid. 210 pounds.
Called by the Wildcats.
Milton calls time here.
We'll get a quick 20-second timeout.
Key to the drive was that 4th down conversion by Taylor. Kept the drive going.
Absolutely.
Caught a 4th and 4 3 plays ago. So now we're down to 3rd and 2 from about the 25.
Milton, 20-second timeout.
4:10 left in this 3rd quarter. Nelson over center. Quarterback keeper. Driving, gets off, still on his feet, brought down
It's going to be close.
by Daly. Oh, I think he's got that,
Nelson,
Derek.
Ball carrier.
I think he got that easily. Let's see.
Forward progress.
I think he got it. Let's see now. Gee, I'd be surprised you didn't get that. I'd be surprised if you didn't get that. They're going to measure, it looks like. Hard to see where he went, how far he went forward. But he seemed to go forward 2 or 3 yards and then go sideways.
Now
Yeah, they give him the first down.
First down, Natick. guess it was the size of a credit card or two.
Yeah, I think he made it. Adam Dunneman among those in the tackle. He went wide and was wrapped up by Daly as well. So 1st and 10 from about the 20-yard line. 18-yard line, we think. Nelson looking wide. The pass is wide of its mark.
Pass is incomplete.
That was for Anderson.
Intended for Anderson on the play. Second down.
So Natick not really moving down the field in rapid fashion here,
No,
but steadily, I guess, and managing to
When you're
convert
21
those.
points. Yeah, you don't have to be helter-skelter moving up and down the field.
Managing to convert on 3rd and 4th downs. So now they have 2nd and 10. Too wide to the right. Tight end right. It's a sweep right to Taylor. Not much out there. He's going to try to go wide, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Several tacklers out there. Looked like Will Sutton finally corralled him.
Okay. Will Sutton in amongst them, making the tackle.
And Matt Dunn forced him wide. I think
3rd down.
Blake Brown also. So they strung that play out well, Derek.
They did.
Now
That was a very nice job by the Milton defense. Well-designed defensive coverage by the Milton team on that play.
And now we have 3rd and about 11 or 12. You could see some sort of that short swing pass here, maybe a screen pass.
See it. We very well could see it, Steve. Let's see what happens. See what unfolds.
Wide right, wide left.
See what goes on.
Taylor back deep. He is looking. It's a wide open to Anderson, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Pass, cut.
Well thrown ball. Spot pass there. And
Mark Anderson
Milton just got
on the back end of the 21-yard
fooled a little bit by Vicente. Didn't quite get out there, and Blake Brown was a little late. Well thrown ball. Very simple spot pass.
Yep.
He threw to the corner, right inside the, right at the
inside the
pylon, right at the
Yeah.
pylon. So it's 27-0. Not looking good for Milton tonight. But it's a beautiful winter scene here with
Yep.
beautiful
The score's not
photography.
beautiful, but yeah.
Plays on film, but unfortunately not the right.
28-0
Next point,
as the
attempt is good.
kick is good by Flutie.
28-0. Redmond.
So the teams
22 to go in the 3rd quarter.
teams go back up the field. Natick comfortably in control here. Cheerleaders not giving up. Well, I dance with the cheerleaders all the time.
I've seen you do the Macarena a few times, Steve.
I got to tell you this: it's not as bad a score as the Norwood game, but I think the conditions are a little different. Norwood just really rolled up the score that night. They were very powerful. What was the final of that? It was 47.
47-12.
47-12.
Nothing on the short end of that beating.
Milton turned it around with a big win,
Yep.
34-7
Over winless Weymouth.
winless Weymouth, which will face Braintree tomorrow.
For Weymouth?
Yes. What is Weymouth?
No, they're actually playing at home against Needham tonight.
Oh, tonight. Okay.
Down
Braintree
at that
plays.
new field in Weymouth.
Braintree will play
Braintree plays tomorrow at Newton North. Actually, the game's at BC High against the Tigers.
There's the kickoff. It's coming to Chris Perry at around the 15. Still on his feet. Big
Chris
throw.
Perry with the return.
And a flag comes in late. Perry ran it out to around the
30-yard line.
past the 35, I think. And they call, I believe it's a face mask. Personal foul, face mask. So Milton will be, that'll take Milton into Natick territory. They've gone into Natick territory a few times tonight.
Wildcat.
Haven't been able to convert, bring it into the end zone. Deepest penetrations maybe been around the 30, Derek.
Yeah, they had one series inside the 30-yard line, but other than that, that's been it for the Wildcats as far as offense.
There was one long pass attempt that was incomplete around the goal line. And other than that, they haven't threatened the goal line. Maybe this will be the time.
They hit the ball right at midfield.
Ball exactly at midfield. 1st and 10. Blake Brown in motion, left to right. Dennis Lynch off left tackle now, still on his feet. Close to a 10-yard gain.
Picks up about 10.
Ball is right at about the 40-yard line. That'll be
It's going to be close.
probably measurable.
I have not seen a signal.
Can't see the other. They're going to give him the first down. Milton would like to get a score here before the end of the quarter, or certainly
Yeah. They're going to rule him
as
just
soon as
short.
possible. There's no quitting this team, and they've played that way all season.
Yep.
First and 10.
That's the
Brown
second
in
one,
motion.
Second one. It's first down now.
I'm sorry, that wasn't a
Picks
first
up the
down.
first down.
Well, that's the.
Inside the 40-yard line.
I thought they moved the sticks, but they moved. All they moved was the yardage, the down indicator.
they
So
moved
our
it, yeah.
fault. They moved the down indicator. So now it's first and 10.
Milton is 4 and 5.
Now it's first and 10. Milton
Yeah.
is 4 and
Officially.
5.
Yeah. First and 10 for the Wildcats on the Redmen 38-yard line.
Well, there's a timeout here. 1:07 left. We don't
20
know.
seconds. Timeout. Called by Milton.
Coming in the game for Milton is Harry Durgan. Some bringing in some subs now. Durgan in for Dennis Lynch. Those are the fired Milton cheerleaders. My daughter down there.
Oh. The way you were dancing, Steve, I thought they were going to bring back dance fever.
You
Where's Denny Terrio when we need him?
gotta support those cheerleaders. First and 10. Chris Perry up the middle.
Chris
Nice
Perry,
little-
the ball carrier.
Uh-oh, got a little
Little
after the
extracurricular.
whistle action there from Jimmy Daly. I don't know what happened, but he seemed really irritated with something that happened. Maybe a late hit on him the previous play. Anyway,
There's no flags. I don't see a flag.
no, the referees.
Just got a little tangled up at the end.
Yep.
Second down and 8 for Milton. Inside of 30 seconds. Almost.
We're in the last minute of the third quarter. 28-0 Natick. Wide to the right is Kelly and Blake Brown. Calling signals. Driscoll rolling right. This looks like a run all the way. He's going to cut it back. And he gained 2 or 3 yards on the play.
About 2 yards on the play, perhaps. Third down. Milton.
So it'll be a third down. Milton penetrating.
That'll be the end of the quarter.
Have made 2 first downs as we come to the end of the third quarter with the score.
With the score.
Natick 28, Milton 0. Well, Derek,
Yes,
we
Steve.
got 12 minutes left here.
Yep.
I'm sure Milton and Coach Tracer would like to put some points on the board and
Yeah,
make
so
the
at
game.
least something positive to bring into Thanksgiving against their arch rival, Braintree Womps.
Last few years, how has the series gone? Has
The Womps have beat Milton the last 2 games. Last year here in double overtime. 2 years ago in Braintree, Braintree defeated the Wildcats in 1 overtime, a single overtime affair.
We've had 2 overtimes in a row. The history
Right.
of the series is fairly close, isn't it?
Yeah, it was Milton dominating most of the series, but the Womps have closed the gap a little bit. It's now 40 to 33 and a tie for Milton.
How about
Milton
that?
leads the series.
Right off the top of his head.
Yes, Derek has developed an affection for Womp Land
I have.
over the years.
Well, 74 meetings. This will be the 75th meeting, and that'll
Yes,
be
I do have good friends down there in the land of the Womps, thank you. But my heart lies in Milton.
3rd and 6 for Milton.
That's right.
Perry
There
in
we
motion. Handoff Perry going right. No, I'm sorry. Counterplay coming back. That's Blake Brown, I think. And that's a first down.
Yeah,
It was Blake Brown.
Picks up a first down.
I'm not sure. Did Chris Perry hand that to Blake Brown?
I missed that first part of the play, but I did see Brown.
We were talking about
Distracting me.
social aspects of Braintree and the fine life down in the neighbor to our south. So first down for Milton at the 24. Wide left is Kelly. Perry in motion again. Fake handoff, Driscoll coming left. He's looking to throw, throws it and overthrows
Pass is incomplete.
Blake Brown. That's a play that went for a touchdown against Weymouth. Driscoll rolled left from about the 10-yard line. This is a dynamite cheer by the Milton cheerleaders. It's a good cheer, Derek.
It is. I like this dynamite cheer. I hear it. It is quite a dynamite cheer.
She just waved.
It is.
It's a dynamite cheer.
Dynamite cheer.
Dynamite cheer.
Seriously, the cheerleaders do a fantastic job.
Yeah, they got a good group of girls.
They
And
sure do.
so we have 2nd and 10 from the 24. Driscoll in motion. It's Blake Brown. It goes to Brown coming left. He has to cut it back. It's blocked off by the defense. Couldn't get the corner that time.
Tackle made by number 44, Rob Brandt.
Rob Brandt also helped out by number 52, Joe Joyce.
Third down.
So that's a loss for Milton. It'll be 3rd and about 12. This is the deepest penetration of the game by Milton.
Yeah. See if they can penetrate it for 6 here.
Let's get
10 minutes and 50 seconds and counting to go in the game.
Yeah, we're into the 4th quarter. Matt Dunn in the game, replacing Pat Kelly. Well, we may see some sort of a quick pass, maybe a screen pass, maybe a swing pass. You would think they'd have to go in the air here.
Oh, absolutely. Because if they run the ball, the clock will be going against them.
Perry goes wide right in motion. He's the only player wide. Oh, its pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. 4th down.
He had Matt Dunn open. Dunn didn't turn around in time. And now it's 4th down.
Steve, I don't believe Milton has kicked a field goal this year. I know they didn't kick one last year. So in the first 8 games, and actually first 9 games, and tonight being the 10th, I don't recall a field goal at all kicked by Milton.
We talked about this, and
They haven't kicked a field goal in 2 years.
is that right? Well, we talked about what is their field goal range. We don't know. Kevin Fitzgerald pointed out when they were on their own 30-yard line, that could have been in field goal range. So,
This is a little too far for field goal range.
of course, he was kidding.
And the snow.
And I'm
End around.
right up the gut to Dennis Lynch. He's at the 10-yard line. It's Blake Brown, I'm sorry. Brown about to the 10-yard line for a big first down.
Pick it up a first down for Milton.
That was a quick counter play up the middle, faked wide to Chris Perry, and handed off to the streaking Blake Brown up the middle for about a 15-yard gain and a first
Very
down
nicely
by
done.
Milton. Very well designed.
Absolutely. That double handoff for Brown picking up the first down. It'll be a 1st and goal, Steve, at the 8-yard line.
Okay, Milton in business here. Try to get on the scoreboard.
Their first and goal series of the game for Milton, that is.
Deepest penetration of the game. Triple backfield. Now Blake Brown goes left. It's Chris Perry off the right side. Perry still on his feet fighting. Perry gains inside the 5.
Second down.
Can't quite see where his forward progress was stopped. We'll see where the spot is. Looks to be around the 4-yard line. 4-yard line's my guess, Derek.
Yeah, that's about right. Or perhaps the 3, perhaps.
Well, we're 2nd and goal.
That's my word. Spell perhaps.
2nd and goal inside the 5-yard line, safe to say. Sutton on the wing left. Perry in the backfield with Lynch and Blake Brown.
Driscoll's gonna keep it.
It goes to Driscoll. He keeps it, and he is. No, we have a flag. That could be a face mask. Was an option play where he never really got clear. He was looking to pitch possibly.
Personal foul called on NATICK.
But
So
there
half the distance.
That'll be a personal foul, and that's a first down.
First down. Bob.
And the ball will be inside the 2, has to be. Let's see, he stepped off 1.5. So the ball has to be at the 1.5-yard line. Correct, Eric? If they stepped off 1.5 strides,
Yes.
it has to be 1.5 strides to the goal line.
Then they must have been at the 3-yard line previously.
The spot of the foul was
Right.
the 3. We're calling it the 1.5. Milton trying to push it in, trying to get on the scoreboard. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And we have a in motion Chris Perry to the right. Driscoll hands it to Brown going left, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. The play never got started, and that's a loss of maybe 3 yards. Never had a chance there.
The ball was well covered by Natick.
Well defensed, and now we're 2nd and goal. We'll call it the 5-yard line. Driscoll back in the huddle. We'll try to set the scene here for you. Harry Durgan is in the backfield with Chris Perry. Blake Brown. Perry goes motion left to right. It's Durgan off right tackle, and he's bottled up pretty quickly. Looked like he may have gained a yard.
Third down.
Well, they've tried to go wide now, Derek, and they've tried to go up the middle. Natick seems to be well on top of each play.
On both, exactly, on both sides, up the middle and wide, spread the field.
Let's see what Coach Tracer comes up with now. Driscoll back in the huddle. Adam Donovan at left tackle. Left guard Alex Craven. Center is Daly. Driscoll calling signals, in motion goes Blake Brown. Driscoll still has it. Throw shot, oh, and he had Harry Durgan, but the pass was broken up neatly. Looked like number 1, Derek? Number 1 for Natick?
Number 3.
Number 3.
33.
Nick Leverone with a nice play. Also in the area was Rashad Goodwin. So it's 4th and let's call it 4. No point in trying that field goal that they haven't tried in years. Although Coach Tracer calls timeout here. I wonder if he'd consider a field goal just to get on the board.
Hey, I'm sure it's going through the thoughts of the coaching staff's mind, but I would think they'd at least want to go for a touchdown. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here. Tracer has the whole team over, as does Natick.
Steve's been doing an outstanding job with the team. Really great job, Steve Tracer has.
Very well organized and very disciplined team. The kids have played hard. Derek on a first name basis with the coach. Is he from Braintree, Rick?
No, he's not. Coach is from Mansfield. He was assistant with the Super Bowl champion Mansfield Hornets last season.
He was a defensive coordinator, right, Derek?
Yes, he was.
And Mansfield has a pretty good team this year, too, don't they?
Yep, it's going to be between Mansfield and Foxborough. That'll be probably the Thanksgiving Day game across the state. I'm not sure where the game is played, whether it's in Mansfield or Foxborough, but both teams are undefeated in the Hockomock League, so the Hockomock League could very well come down to that one game between the Hornets and the Warriors.
Okay, Milton back on the field. We've got 4th and goal from the 4. We'll set the scene for you. Will Sutton is split off to the left. Triple house backfield. Perry goes in motion. That's Durgan and Blake Brown in the backfield. Dennis Lynch not in the field. Driscoll back, rolling out, in trouble, rolling up the middle, and he's going to be brought down short of the goal line. Natick takes over and holds. We have a late flag. That could be taunting. Is this a? It's on Goodwin, I guess.
Personal foul.
It's it's offsetting personal fouls. Well, I think we're seeing the fullback of next season with Harry Durgan getting in some action here right now.
Yeah, Harry's going to get the ball a lot next year.
Dennis Lynch not on the field. I wonder if he hurt himself. He's
He
out.
does have you going to comment about his ankle? Or
Well,
he did have an injured ankle.
He did earlier in the season, but he hasn't been on the field that series there.
Yeah.
I wonder if he wasn't hurt.
Very interesting.
Keep an eye on it. Natick brings it out. 1st and 10 from about their own 4-yard line. 6 minutes, 7 seconds left in the ball game. Let's set some of the defensive players for you out there now, late in the game. Cunningham's out there. Mike Cunningham and Kurt Hodlin, Alex Craven, Phil Warren, Roger Vicente, Matt Regan. 63 is Tim McKenna. Is that 63 out there? Oh, it's 62, Daly, I'm sorry.
Steve, when we get an opportunity, we're going to review Milton's first 9 games and Braintree's first 9 games.
Very good, Derek. Take it
Got
up.
some information.
That's a handoff to Taylor, I believe.
Handoff up the middle.
Gain of about 8 yards.
Taylor picks up about 8. Bring it up. Good. Milton's first Milton. They defeated Newton North 28-21. They defeated Framingham 26-6. Lost to Wellesley 36-20. They won at Brookline in overtime 20-14. Lost to Walpole 24-0. They lost to Dedham 21-7. Lost to Needham 14-6. Lost to Norwood 47-12. And last week they defeated Weymouth for 34-7. We'll get to Braintree's shortly.
Nelson on the keeper, first down. The key to that season, from what I've seen, I've been to most of the games, was the loss at Dedham was a tough loss.
I heard. I did not make that game.
They kind of had control of the game. We're all playing Dedham, and then, as I said before the first half, they didn't score inside the 5-yard line, and Dedham came down and scored and took the lead. So momentum really shifted before the half, and then they went on the next week to a disappointing loss following that. To wasn't that the Needham game was after that,
Needham,
which was a loss.
14-6. That was here.
First and 10 for Natick. Nelson pitches. I believe that's Taylor, if he's still in the ball game.
Taylor picks up about 2 or 3. Second down, Redmond. And conversely, Steve, Braintree's first 9. They opened up the season with a loss to Walpole. Then they caught fire. They lost to Walpole 27-23, and they proceeded to win 6 straight. They won over Wellesley 28-0, over Weymouth 24-6, over Norwood 24-21, over Needham 14-7, over Framingham 38-20, over Dedham 26-7. They lost to Brookline in a heartbreaker 24-22, and they won last week over these Natick Redmond 13-10 in overtime.
Play a little like the Patriots, don't they? They don't really blow anybody out, although they had a big win over Wellesley, 28-0. The rest of the games were fairly close. There's a handoff up the middle to the fullback, number 44. That's Rob Brandt.
Rob Brandt, the ball carried for the Redmond.
And it'll be second down. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. That's true. Rick Regan points out that 3 big plays, and other than that, it's been a grinded out, closely fought ball game. Really no...
3rd and 3 for Natick.
Natick hasn't rolled over the defense of Milton other than those 3 long plays, although they have control of the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3, that's Taylor. He's got the first down. He's going outside, still on his feet.
Taylor picks up the first down.
He got out to around the 35 or thereabouts. Let's see if we can figure out that. That's about the 32-yard line. It's about a 10-yard gain.
All right, 32.
We're going to call it the 32. Some subs coming in for Milton now. Mike Bogner, the senior, is in. Number 3. Number 23 coming into the game is Mike Susi. Mike also a senior. Mike played a little bit more early in the year, and good to see him out there again.
1st and 10 for the Redmond.
Phil Warnham playing cornerback. Phil is also a senior. So the senior's getting some action here. Nice move by Coach Tracer up the middle. That's another gain. I believe that's Taylor, maybe 6 or 7 yards. Number 49 in there for Milton is Gerard Sampson. So all the seniors getting in the game now.
That's nice.
That's a nice gesture by Coach
gesture.
Tracer. Number 32 coming in is A.J. Smith. He's also a senior. It's a nice touch by Coach Tracer. I'm sure the boys appreciate it. Number 23, did we mention number 23? That's Mike Susi, I'm sorry. So it's 2nd and 4 for Natick. Clock winding down under 2 minutes. Let's see if somebody can turn the ball over here. Let's get a fumble or miscue by Natick. Make the defense feel pretty good. It's number 34 for Natick going wide. Miss. He's still on his feet, a big game. Missing the tackle. Mike Bogner got in the backfield, almost brought him down. Coming into the game is Greg Lannon. Senior Greg Lannon, number 88. That was 34 for Matt Band on that carry. Looks like one of the Milton players is going to be taken off the field. Bob Driscoll is being taken off the field. Yeah, I do remember he was in that face mask play, and hopefully he's nothing serious. Maybe this is a precautionary move. Handoff up the middle. A host of Milton tacklers. There might have been Will Gibson on the carry for Natick.
And unfortunately, Steve Milton's going to be shut out for the second time this year.
Where's the other shutout, Derek? Who was that
The other
against?
one was at Walpole.
Walpole, that was the
24-0.
yeah. Trying to see what's going on in the sidelines.
Yep, Natick will probably just take a knee.
We're inside 20 seconds.
That'll be it.
There may not be another snap of the ball.
Steve, it's been a pleasure doing the game with you. Ricky, it's been a pleasure. No problem.
It's been a fun night. Great job as always.
Yes, it has.
And that's the end of the ball game. Final score, Natick 28, Milton nothing. So Milton falls to 4-6. They threatened deep in the game to get in the end zone, but came up a little short. But they managed to hold Natick to a 7-point second half, so it was somewhat of a respectable finish, but an okay game by Milton. They're improving, looking forward to next year, and some good signs. We're trying to figure out, get a look at Driscoll here. He's on the golf cart, and we'll see if he goes into the ambulance. If I can get a better view here.
You got room, go ahead. Right over this.
He trying to get a good look here. Let me give the microphone to you, Rick, and I'm going to go down and see. I'll come back in a minute.
We'll just cut it up. We'll let him know next telecast.
Well, I can go down.
Good hands.
Okay.
But I think he might have just hurt his neck or his back on the that play with the face mask. All right, I guess Steve's going to get on just to find out what's going on, the sleuth that he is. And Bobby's a tough kid, so sure, whatever it is, he'll pull through okay. But it looks like he hurt his neck in a play that kid grabbed his face mask, so I'm sure they're just being better safe than sorry.
Driscoll's standing up, and they've got him. He's got his neck in a neck brace. He's clearly a little irritated, but he seems to be fine in terms of mobility. But I guess it's a precautionary thing because
he's a tough kid. I'm sure if anybody will go through, he'll do fine.
Well, we'll let
See you, handsome.
We'll let you know next game, and that's it from Brookfield tonight.
Oh no.
Again, the final score: Natick 28, Milton nothing. Thanks a lot, and good night.